Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is April the 18th, 2018. Remember, it all starts with one Bitcoin. Aim to get your first Bitcoin if you don't have one yet. That's why this is the One Bitcoin Show. Move on from there. Have a strong hand. Long-term thinking. Value your wealth in Bitcoin. One Bitcoin equals one Bitcoin. All right, I am in sunny Los Angeles, California, where it's dark, and it still is April the 18th. It's late at night back on the East Coast. So if you're over there, hey, thanks for watching this live, but most likely you're watching this taped. Okay, so let's jump right into this. Well, first of all, I'm going to be in Denver with Andy Hoffman, Vortex, Thomas, the World Crypto Network gang, Michael Krieger. The 25th, that's Wednesday, a week from today. Wednesday, the 25th, Denver. Get your tickets below. All right, let's start out with this tweet. If Bitcoin ever reaches $250,000 and drops 70%, the headline will read, Bitcoin is a failed project, now worth only $75,000. That is a tweet from it's linked to below. I don't know who this dude is. He's awesome, has an awesome tweet there. All right, remember, if you like tweets, if you like awesome tweets, follow me on Twitter at TechBalt, TechBalt. I tweet them out all day. There's been a lot of news today that I've been tweeting out in between my jogging and my eating and my catching up to everything. And I was out yesterday for quite a while because I was speaking in Century City here in Los Angeles. And it was an awesome time. Thank you, Anders, for putting on a great event and having a great Century City Bitcoin meetup. If you're watching this on Steemit, I linked to that below. Go. Also, I linked to the part of my talk I've already uploaded. They taped it for me. I'm going to upload it in pieces. There was a lot of question and answer. So it's linked to below. Check it out. You can check out at that link. You can check out the Century City meetup. Vortex is going to speak there on June the 1st. So if you're in the Los Angeles area, join them. There, Anders is great. Los Angeles is great. Everyone was just really welcoming last night. People had some great questions, and you'll see it on this channel eventually, or most of it, I guess. But check out the first installment. I posted it earlier today. And remember, people, to subscribe to this channel. Check out those links because there's the Trezor discount code and all the T-shirts and the tour guard, everything is listed below, but you got to pound that like button also. Yes, people, take a moment right now and pound that like button. If you like that, Adam is still kind of on East Coast time. It feels like it's about 1:30 in the morning, but it's really 10:30 at night here in beautiful LA, here in East Hollywood. Oh yeah, I keep it real when I'm in Los Angeles. I like to stay in East Hollywood because it reminds me a little bit of Baltimore, but yet it's better than Baltimore in many ways. All right, so enough California talk, man. So Bruce Fenton has a good tweet out there. It's about New York. It's about the sociopath New York Attorney General, actually. And, you know, I'm only bringing this up again because I'm not worried about what this political hack is trying to do, but I think the points that people are bringing up that I'm talking about just show how the government cannot be taken seriously at all and how little they know and how they're about grandstanding. So let me just share this. Let me get to the point. New York politically climbing attorney general to exchanges. Give us piles of private information on your crypto customers so I can get media headlines and run for governor. Kraken CEO, no thanks. By the way, we left your backward state when you passed the terrible anti-market big license. Buy now. Yeah. So as I said, when I quoted some tweets yesterday, New York is not, these grandstanding, virtue signaling politicians who are trying to run for higher office. They're not doing their state any favors because these cryptocurrency companies aren't stupid. They're leaving New York when these type of threats or regulations are implemented. So, hey, I'm just bringing that up. That's my point of view on this. I'm not too worried about the Attorney General. It's sad that certain states have outspoken and virtue signaling leaders like this. Oh well, you guys voted for them. Voting, what a joke. But vote with your Bitcoin, people. Buy Bitcoin. That gets you out of the system, so you don't have to worry about these sociopath politicians. Okay, so Andy Hoffman has a Brodium Steemit post that I linked to. He's really bullish on the Brodium, and Brodium actually was brought up last night in Los Angeles at the Q&A part of my talk, and this is going to be very interesting in the sense of how successful will this type of crypto dividend be compared to this is an airdrop. This is an airdrop compared to the crypto dividends that depend on that are you're only going to get it if your Trezor splits it for you, or you have to go about it. You do things with your private key. This is, signing. This involves signing. I mean, it takes a very proactive person to get involved in this airdrop. But let's see if this is the way other altcoins are going to form in the future. Right now, it's people still say it's a bear market, so I don't expect any new experiments like this anytime soon. Well, who knows? Maybe the market will totally turn around, and I'm not going to say if we're still. Andy says it's the bull market is the bear market is over. But anyway, I did get questioned last night if the airdrop method is the way to go in crypto dividend land. And I said it may just be, but I mean, obviously what I would like is if one day an entrepreneur creates a device that just does all the traditional crypto dividend splits that are done through forks, just does it for you, just splits your Bitcoin for you and does it safely. We're not there yet. An entrepreneur hasn't created such a device. But good luck to Brodium. Read Andy Hoffman's Steemit, which is below. He is very, very bullish on the Brodium, as many of you know. All right, so let's talk about another crypto dividend. That is Bprivate. Ledger has a tweet out there that says, also, we're happy to announce that Ledger Nano S is now supporting Bprivate and Zencash. So that means you can store your Bprivate on Ledger, which is cool. But that doesn't mean they're splitting it for you from your Bitcoin. So that's not that great. That would be awesome if they did that for you, but that is not the case. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. I do not think that is the case from this tweet, but they're just supporting it. It says so that you can store it there. Hey, maybe one day they'll split it for you. If somebody can split it, if Trezor does, I mean, who knows? Who knows? Right now, no, you can't. There's no automatic splitting of your Bprivate from the Bitcoin. But there is some interesting Bprivate news floating around. And I'm actually part of this news. As many of you know, when I was at the blockchain conference in Johannesburg, what was that, on the 8th and the 9th of March, or the 9th and the 10th of March? It was a month ago. I met some guys from altcointrader.co.za. They are in charge of an exchange. Altcointrader.coza is an exchange based in South Africa, based in Johannesburg. And I told these guys, you guys should list this Bprivate crypto dividend. It'll get you a lot of customers. It'll get you attention. And, they got back to me eventually and said, yeah, we're going to do this. And I've been telling you, well, today they did it. Well, first of all, they split the Bitcoin. If you had Bitcoin on the exchange, and obviously most of you did not. I mean, if you're in South Africa, possibly you did. You got the Bprivate credited to you there. But secondly, today, they listed Bprivate for trading. And they, for a little bit today, they were the exchange with the highest Bprivate volume on the planet Earth. And I think things slowed down there because many people were trying to put their Bprivate on there to sell. I'm not sure what's going on there right now, but the price had gone up to 1,000 Rand, which is $83. So I don't know if you can still deposit your Bprivate there. I don't know if they've gotten jammed up. I've linked to some links below where you can see the Bprivate price. But another on there, because that price is a lot different than, you know, it's $83 in South Africa now. In the other exchanges, it's around $28. And CoinMarketCap hasn't incorporated the altcoin trader price yet, even though they incorporate the altcoin trader price for other coins and into other coins listed on their site. Again, another reason I bring all this up is because this is a lesson about being in motion. Had Adam Meister not spoken to these men, this would not be going on right now. None of it. None of what I just said. Whatever the price is there, them listing it there, them splitting it there, just Bprivate getting publicity because of this. So all of you out there, if you just talk to people, be it over email or Twitter or whatever, if you have good ideas, share them. You don't know who's going to adopt them and put them in motion, make them a reality. Because again, had I just sat there and, you know, watched as a passive viewer of the conference and not, you know, talk to these guys, then this wouldn't be happening. So just sitting there gets you nothing. You know, being in motion gets you a lot, and it can change the course of history. And in this cryptocurrency space, it's so small and it's just the beginning. You can make a huge difference. Just anyone out there. I'm just a regular guy. They weren't really familiar with my channel. They became familiar with my channel, but it was more like just a regular cryptocurrency fan coming up to them saying, "Hey, look into this." So that's awesome. I'm proud of it, and I want it to be inspiration for the rest of you to do the same. To just not be intimidated. Like if you have like no Bitcoin, you can do this too, and it'll be a chance you can do something. Have an idea that'll get you more Bitcoin. Just, you know, network out there, talk to people, tweet. Don't be afraid to share information with me. And we're going to get into that in a second. Someone did share something with me today, and I'm going to share it just because he told me to. And he's a good guy and he's been on my show before. But okay, here is a tweet about a link to an article about Lightning Network. And it tells you what is FUD. Don't count your FUD before the lightning strikes. 15 claims against Lightning answered. And it's a Medium post, and it's linked to below. It's a good article for all you people who try to spread FUD about Lightning, or there are more of you who want the truth about Lightning. Well, here it is, dudes. Check it out, this link. It's linked to below. Pound that freaking like button if you're up at night on the West Coast here. Hey, I guess in Hawaii and Alaska, it's earlier even, so you're more wide awake than the people here in LA. And I see Vention Migtal he's in Seattle or in Washington State, wherever, and he's in the live chat right now. So hey, man, I can see his little symbol. I think that's him. But if you want to ask questions, people, I'll see you in the super chat. I recognize his symbol. All right, yeah. So people paid their taxes yesterday. And well, the price didn't go down. The price basically stayed the same. Some people thought there was going to be a price eruption. So who knows? Neutral on that. Taxes, people paying their taxes. Well, worldwide, people should be happy to know that United States taxpayers clearly probably don't have that big of an effect on the Bitcoin price. All right. It's all cyclical. Oh, what am I about to talk about? Well, tired. Bcash. Bcash surged. Why did it surge? Well, Brian Kelly on CNBC is like pumping it. Now, Brian Kelly's been on my show before, and he's a good guy, nice guy. He gets pretty carried away sometimes, though. And he basically said, buy Bcash, buy Bcash. And that's the only legitimate explanation I can see to why Bcash, it was worth about 9% of a Bitcoin. Now it's worth 11% of a Bitcoin. But again, things like this are going to happen. I say it's all cyclical. There'll be bigger voices pumping it in the future. Remember, this is the Wild Wild West. King of the Trolls, if he wants to, he can bribe people. He can bribe exchanges. Nothing's stopping him. There are no rules that govern half this stuff that's out there, okay? He doesn't have to follow any rules. He's in Japan. I mean, this is cryptocurrency, man. This is the free markets. So expect more pumps. You can call it a bribe. And I'm not saying that King of the Trolls bribed Brian Kelly, but someone asked me a question last night about bribing of exchanges. And I said, yeah, I mean, it can happen. I don't think the question was more so, did King of the Trolls bribe exchanges not to list Bprivate? And I said, no, I don't think he did that. I don't think he did that. But he can do whatever he wants to do. He's got a lot. But let's go back to this thing. So Brian Kelly also put a tweet out there, and I linked to all this below. It was a poll that said, buy Bcash or Bitcoin. And even after he pumped, I mean, obviously, we all know what he wanted you to answer. It was a biased poll. He wanted you to answer Bcash. He just pumped Bcash. Even after that, 78% of the people, 78% of the people said Bitcoin, and that's like a biased poll there. All right, so there's your Bcash news of the day for the people who like that. But anyway, CNBC just pumps away. They know they pumped Ripple before, and it works. Clearly, it works. They've got some sway. They get well, in conjunction with a coin that markets itself pretty well, they've got some sway. Okay, so Andy Hoffman, again, I linked to his Twitter. He was on fire today. I mean, he was on fire. Check out his Twitter. It's linked to below. And as I said, it's great to be in Los Angeles. The people were great last night. Hope to see some more of you around. Link to below is part of my talk. More will be up there soon. And finally, the great Balaji Valdayathnath, who's been on my show before, giving us on-the-ground reports from India. Well, he has a great tweet storm out there, and I linked to it. So check out his thread. He said, Adam, spread the word, retweet this thing. I said, sure, man. You've been on my show before, giving us the truth about what's going on in India. So check him out, retweet him, follow him on Twitter, pound that like button. I'm going to go to sleep pretty soon. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video. Do check out the notes section below. I'll say hi to you guys in the chat now. Bye.